As usual, I like to bring up aviation subjects that I see my students struggle with. Again, the other day, when my student was asking me how to answer the questions on the instrument written test that deal with contact approaches versus visual approaches, I immediately realized that the real problem was his lack in the understanding of what a contact approach really is. A contact approach is an approach in which you do not see the airport, but you are familiar with landmarks that can lead you to the airport. In my case, I'm very familiar with the Morristown Airport in New Jersey, and if the weather is marginal, my choices are to either wait for New York approach to be able to accommodate an ILS for me, or if I can see some landmarks, try to shoot a contact approach instead. So, for example, as shown by this animation, I am able to distinguish maybe Interstate 287, so after passing Highway 10, I'll descend to my traffic pattern altitude following the interstate, and possibly descend into VFR conditions. And as you can see, all of a sudden, there is my airport. If not able to see the airport, I would continue at traffic pattern altitude until I reach Highway 24, and then make my base turn. At that point, I either see the runway, or I would have to request the ILS into Morristown. So obviously, 3 conditions that are necessary for me to be able to shoot a contact approach are: 1. A backup instrument approach must be available at the airport where I'm shooting the contact approach. As I said before, if I was not able to see the airport after turning base, I would have to opt for the IFR approach. 2. I must remain clear of clouds while shooting this contact approach at all times. 3. The flight and reported ground visibility must be at least 1 statute mile. But the most important part that will enable you to always choose the correct answer on the test is that a contact approach can only be requested by the pilot himself. It can't be assigned by ATC. 2 of the 3 answers will say that ATC will assign the approach to the pilot. This is obviously impossible because only you know whether you are familiar with the area and are able to successfully land at that airport by the use of known landmarks. How the heck is ATC informed as whether you are familiar with the area or not? So remember, a contact approach must be requested by the pilot himself, while a visual approach can be assigned by ATC, supposedly after they asked you if you had the airport in sight. And for more information on this topic and many others, check out passfaaexams.com.